Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. It's Sunday. And we are heading to Denver, Colorado to pick up Landon from the airport. My parents found a flight for him there to get there one way. It's like $16. So it's kind of on the way. It's a different route than we took coming out here, but it's not one that I haven't taken before, so we should be good. It's about 7:25, which is a little later than I said, but we used the Waze app and checked, you know, you can like search different times of when to leave to get there by a certain time. And I looked it up and it said to get there by 4 o'clock, I need to leave before 7:52 or something like that. So we're in good shape there. We just got gas. We're leaving Maverick right by my house over here. So far so good. It's early enough. I don't think we'll hit traffic. We're gonna head south to Spanish Fork and go through the canyon and then start our trek back east. So like I said before, I might film some stuff if I'm like singing and dancing or something in the car. Then I'll share that with you guys. Just 'cause it's probably funny because I'm a terrible dancer. But if not, we'll just see how it goes. And I probably won't film a ton because I'll be on my own driving. But once we get Landon, we'll make sure to get the whole trip going. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna try and make this as entertaining as possible as driving across the state can be, or the U.S. can be. So if nothing else, this can be like a little documentary of what the pandemic is doing in different states. We'll try and capture some stuff. So I don't expect there to be any traffic really, like the whole drive, just because no one should be traveling. But we'll see how it goes, and definitely going to be an interesting thing to see what's going on a state-by-state basis. By tonight, I'm hoping to be out of Colorado, probably in Kansas. I think Kansas is the next one after Colorado. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll go through Colorado. So here, I'll show you guys the route. So we're starting here in Provo. Gotta make sure we stop in Denver right there. And then we'll go through Kansas, Missouri, down through Illinois, Nashville, Atlanta, dip into through Florida there through the Panhandle, and come right down to Tampa. All in all, it's one day, 10 hours, which honestly isn't too crazy. I mean, I grew up, I lived in South Carolina, and my family would drive back to Utah. So I've done that trip probably 20 plus times, so that's another 36 hours, and this is pretty similar. It's a little further just because we are so much further south into Tampa, but not worried about it. And this 8 hours to get to Landon should be a breeze. It's pretty easy land, at least, to travel until you get to the Vail Pass in Colorado. So for now, that's it, and I will catch you guys when something interesting happens. See ya. Hey, what's going on, guys? We just got to, not just barely, but we're somewhere in Colorado. So we've made it past, across the border and everything. Something kind of crazy I thought I had was like, out west, the like geographical diversity is insane. So like I've got, where I left my house was like a valley, high mountain valley kind of desert. We drove through the canyon, snow. Right? Heavy snow. It started flurrying on us. Get on the other side of the canyon, red rocks and snow. So that's on like eastern Utah. Then you get further into eastern Utah, like Green River, and they're huge red rocks. It looks like Mars. It's just amazing to me that you can drive. I mean, I drove 4 or 5 hours in the same state and saw 4 or 5 different ecosystems. So that was just kind of blew my mind. And Colorado is kind of the same. I don't know, all of the western states kind of just blend together to me. So, but we had some extra time. My GPS was saying I was going to get to the airport by 2:53. Landon doesn't land until 3:30 or 4, somewhere in there. So I think it's 4. So I stopped, got some Taco Bell, and we're going to get back on the road. So it says we're about 3 hours from Denver. So we're just outside of the Vail Pass, which I'm assuming will be kind of crazy because there's always weird weather up through that mountain range. And then pretty simple from there to get to Landon. And we are now inside the Vale Pass. They had a bunch of signs up saying that if you have snow tires, you need to have them on, four-wheel drive, semis have to have chains. And judging by the clouds up here, I would bet that this is going to get crazy, which I've never been in the Vale Pass and it hasn't been like nuts. So probably be super snowy, could be very windy. I don't know, we're just gonna have to see what Colorado decides to throw at us, and we got faith in the Audi, dude. It'll make it. I ain't worried. The car's been super good in the snow so far, and shouldn't be any different here. But we'll catch you on the back side of the pass. Here we are at the Denver airport. Cell phone lot. Got here at 3:40. Landon's flight lands at 4:11. I don't know how long he's gonna take to actually get out here, but we beat him here, so that's good. I'd rather be early than be late, make him sit here and wait. After this, we'll get some gas and get back on the road. But for right now, I think I'm gonna take a nap. So we are pretty close to the Colorado border right now. Landon just went in to go to the bathroom, but first sunset of the trip, first day done. We're gonna try and drive through the night as long as we can, obviously. And just keep on going. Next state's Kansas, but I wanted to get out and just So we drove pretty late into the night last night, until about 4 a.m. and then we stopped and slept for about 3 hours. We were in Columbia, Missouri. Just had Chick-fil-A for breakfast. The inside of the Chick-fil-A is all closed and caution taped off, so that was kind of sketch, but the drive-thru was solid. We've got about 17 more hours to go, something like that. We're 5 states in. There's not really been any traffic just because of the coronavirus stuff, so it's been an interesting drive so far. Pretty much all last night was fog, and that was terrifying.
It was very scary.
We hit a rabbit. Landon hit a dead possum. We almost hit 3 different coyotes. There was a badger, I'm pretty sure.
Horrible drivers.
You just couldn't see them coming until they were already there, so it was sketch. But
no animals were hurt in the making of this video.
no, that rabbit's dead. 100% is hurt. We waxed it. There was fur on the bumper. It was that bad. We're heading to St. Louis, and then it'll turn south, and we'll head on down to Florida.
I accidentally fell asleep and I hit a cone. And it broke the mirror. So now we gotta do the rest of the drive without a driver mirror. But it's probably fine.
Update on our travel guide. Landon decided to doze off a little bit, and when he hit a orange traffic cone thing. Everybody's fine, car's fine. Just took off the mirror. So nice.
It's like 12:20 right now. Made it to Florida. So still got quite a ways because my family lives in Tampa area. So we've got pretty far away to get down inside of Florida, but at least we're in the state. It's warm, it feels great. Landon's been asleep for a little while, so we're gonna try and make it as far as we can, but if I end up getting tired, we're gonna stop. Just because of, like Landon showed you, the issue with my mirror. My parents are kind of worried about us getting tired and dozing off, so probably gonna get there tomorrow morning at this rate, just because, like I said, we don't want to push it too far, but we're made it. We're getting close now, and honestly, this part's easy, flat, just getting down through Florida. Probably the last thing I'll say today, unless something crazy happens, but